For a lot of my recent videos, I've been buying a lot of manga, and this has been creating a crazy backlog of manga in which I have to read. It's just been piling up and like, what do I do? So I thought, why not read manga for 24 hours straight? Not only am I gonna be reading manga for 24 hours straight, but I'm gonna be trying to complete as many of these as possible. And so I'm gonna be starting the first one off of one of these challenges. Yokoso, my manga society. So I'm currently outside of the gym and I'm gonna go in and do the one where I exercise while reading some manga. I'm aiming for about 24 volumes. We'll see. That's like 1 volume per hour. I'm currently at the gym with energy drink. I got one for later as well. I feel like I'll definitely need something to stay up. All right, so it is currently 8:48. I would have definitely read that whole volume while biking, but my excuse is that today was leg day. I went super hard. Yeah, my legs actually started cramping, so was not a good experience, honestly. I did managed to read some manga while exercising, so I'm gonna count that as done. And now I feel like I'm just like wasting time, so I gotta get back as soon as possible and get back to reading some manga. Okay, so I just got back and it is currently 9:13. It's been like 40 minutes and I feel like I'm wasting time, but I just made a protein shake. And while I drink that, I'm gonna try to knock out some of this Yowamushi Pedal before I take a shower. So overall, this volume of Yowamushi Pedal was actually pretty good. I do remember a lot of this from the anime, but it was a lot of the training arc, which really solidifies his position on the team. Okay, so it is currently 10:11, and I was able to actually finish the entirety of this Yowamushi Pedal. This is a 2-in-1. The way I see it is this is 2 volumes in 1 book. It's not necessarily 1 volume. Yeah, so I'm a little bit behind. I'd like to maybe try to catch up to that 24 volume pace. Okay, so now that we are squeaky clean, we can get back to reading. I feel like, I don't know, have I been wasting too much time? 10:47, and I've only read like 1 volume. I do have a plan to get back on track, but unfortunately, I will not be following that plan because I want to read this so bad. I'm gonna put that plan aside for now and get to reading this. But seriously, no distractions for the rest of the day. Silly kitty. Oh. This volume of Real really was so emotional. I just feel like, I mean, every volume is, but this one in particular, I feel like hit me the most. If you haven't already, please read Real. I might read some more today, but we'll see. Okay, so I finished the volume of Real, and it is now 11:39. So I feel like now I should probably complete one of the other challenges on my list. So I was taking a look and I might go read outside. I'm gonna take this volume of Blue Lock with me, volume 26. I know 27 is actually already out, but I do only have volume 26. So let's go outside and read this volume. Okay, so I came out here thinking, you know, it was gonna be pretty warm. The last few days have been so nice, but it's actually like pretty chilly out here. I actually don't wanna go in and get a sweatshirt or anything, so I'm just gonna read out here like this. And yeah, it's actually, I mean, I can handle cold weather. Gonna read some Blue Lock, become an egoist maybe, I don't know, we'll see. It is currently 12:14 and I did finish Blue Lock, and my hands are absolutely freezing. Fingers, I could not keep them out. I kept having to put them in my pockets, but you know, it was worth it. We finished one of the things on the list. Definitely enjoyed this volume of Blue Lock. Egoists just doing egoist things, you know? Okay, so that actually only makes it 3 volumes so far, so we are still behind when it comes to staying on track to the 24 volumes, but here's where my previous plan that I was talking about comes in. So we're gonna have to utilize one of these on this list to be able to catch up. I'm gonna be able to do this with 2 manga volumes, and if I can't, then that's obviously my bad, but Thunder 3 is usually such a quick read, and I'm like pretty confident I'm gonna be able to read both of these in under 20 minutes each. Yeah, these are gonna be my next reads. Good thing I have the next volume because that ending was absolutely crazy. So let's take a look at the time. Ooh, nice. We got 15:52, so that actually does meet the requirement for reading a volume under 20 minutes. And yeah, I'm definitely super excited to see what happens in the 7th volume. So I'm gonna get right into that. So I did finish both Thunder 3 volumes, both absolutely amazing. The art is amazing as always. I also decided to cross off read an action manga on the checklist because it's way beyond action. This is like one of the most action manga you can ever like read. But now I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I'm getting extremely hungry, so I'm gonna make a sandwich. Currently 1:12. That's delicious. You can't beat like a normal plain old peanut butter jelly, you just can't. All right, so I just ate that whole sandwich. It is now 1:25, and I do believe I'm on track to hitting the 24 volume, but now I just have no idea what I wanna read next. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taking the list, and I'm gonna be choosing something completely random. Read a romance. I'm gonna go pick one out really quick. So I did actually pick up A Sign of Affection Volume 2 recently, and I did see it in my pile, so this is actually a pretty good one because I've been meaning to read this anyways. So I finished that Sign of Affection Volume 2. I finished it like 20 minutes ago. I'm already starting to feel a little tired. This is gonna be a little rough. I do not want to open up that energy drink too early. It is currently 2:25. It's still way too early to even think about opening it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to like get through this somehow. There's no way I can. All right, so I actually did end up falling asleep for like half an hour. It is currently 4:16 in the afternoon, and I didn't get any footage, but I did read all of Free Run Volume 1. So this does fulfill the read of Volume 1. So I crossed that off. I feel like I'm a little more energized now that I've taken a nap. Let's get into, I think I'm gonna read a bigger sized volume. So next up, I'm gonna be reading Trigun Deluxe Edition. I forgot how heavy deluxes are. See, this is like one of my struggles with deluxes. It's kind of like hard to read. Also, like, how is this 2 volumes? It's literally the same size as Berserk Deluxe, and this is 2 volumes. Was Trigun like longer? Like, were the singles like longer than like other singles? I don't like understand. All right, so it is currently 6:03. I made it pretty far in Trigun. I'm almost done. I'd say 3/4 of the way done. But after that, it'll have been like 2 whole volumes. So I'm honestly not sure if I'm still on track to 24 volumes or not, but I'll have to count after this. But I currently have to go into a meeting, and yes, it is a possible collab, so it is for you guys. Let me know who you'd like to see me collab with in the future. Next time I see you guys, I'll be updated with where I'm left with Trigun. Snapkin. We are now reaching the halfway point. We are at 7:21 p.m. Just another hour till we're 12 hours in. So I just want to do a mini recap. I have currently read 10 different manga. Wait, these are upside down. I have currently read Trigun, Yowamushi Pedal, Real, Blue Lock, Thunder 3, Sign of Affection, and Free Run. And this is what is left on the list. So the list is actually about halfway too. I think I might be able to just complete the whole list by the end of this challenge. And now we've got an energy drink. We've got a bang here, and I've got food coming too. Stay tuned for that footage. It's gonna look great. What is this, Frosted Flakes? Wow, this flavor is really good. And luckily, I do still have a comedy manga I can read. I have a volume of Showa Shoten to read. One of the peakest of peaks, comedy. Yeah, this will check off that criteria. I'm super excited to get into this. Hello. Thank you so much. I've secured the food. All right, so the food is here and it looks amazing. Dude, why am I always eating like food on the channel now? All right, so I just got a whole cake. I'm a food channel now. Anyways, I feel like I'm falling pretty far behind, so I'm gonna read this while I eat the food. That was so good. Yeah, I don't know if I can read this while I eat. I don't wanna get this greasy, so I'm just gonna eat. Oh, I'm so full now. I don't know if I can read anymore. Was that a mistake? Oh no. It is now 8:36. 12 more hours. We're halfway done. We're almost there. Are you guys doing this with me or what? Tell me if you've done this and then how many volumes you were able to read down in the comments. So 9:33. This volume was so good. Like, I can't even get over like how underrated this series is. I feel like this is like one of the best underrated series I've read like recently. With that being out of the way, we actually crossed off the read a comedy manga. So now I think I'm gonna try to tackle the read 5 volumes in a series. Now I could take the easy way out and just read some more real, but I think it's time to crack open a box set. As I pick up these 5 volumes, I question myself. What am I doing this for? Why am I so tired? Am I gonna be able to finish this list? I am so tired. Wow. So it's currently 12:42 the next day, 12:42 a.m. And I just got done reading 3 volumes of Dragon Ball. Currently on track to completing all 5 of the volumes, but I have an idea and I'm gonna take a little break here. So here in this volume, Light actually has some potato chips. You see that? Look at that. So what I'm gonna be going and doing is buying some potato chips. It is currently 1:11 in the morning and I'll be getting all dressed and bacon grilled cheese. What is this? It's kind of crazy. I've never seen this before. This must be new. So I'm gonna try that. It's gonna be a little insane. All right. I have the bacon grilled cheese. Whoa. We're gonna try this. I'll take a potato chip and eat it. Wow, that was so lame. That was pretty good. This tastes like a bacon grilled cheese. What chip flavor do you like? Comment down below. Dude, I look pretty rough on camera. So it is currently almost 2 a.m. and I am honestly just not feeling too well. I actually got up 4 hours earlier than when I started the challenge. I've actually almost been up for 24 hours and I'm just gonna take like an hour nap or something to make myself feel more refreshed. I'm gonna do that really quick and I'll be back. I haven't read anything since I got the chips, but you know, we'll get back to it. See you in a bit. Guys, I made a mistake. I seriously messed up. It is currently 6:01 in the morning. I slept for like 4 hours. I said I was gonna sleep for like 1 hour. This is not good. I only have like an hour and a half to read some manga. I'm gonna try, I think I can crank out like 3 volumes maybe. I'm gonna try to do the last 2 Dragon Balls. I have an idea of what I want to do the last one for, but yeah, let's get into it. So I just got through all 5 of these first volumes for Dragon Ball, which is kind of crazy. So I was able to mark off the read 5 volumes in one series. I feel like we're almost done. Dragon Ball, I feel like it got pretty far. I was not expecting so much to happen within the first 5 volumes. You know, they summoned the dragon, they did the first tournament, and now he's just like adventuring. I shouldn't be surprised. It's like a third of the way through the entire series of just Dragon Ball. So I think I know exactly which one I'm gonna complete next. I did it. I read a horror manga. So that leaves 2 off the list, but unfortunately it is about 8 o'clock. I don't think that's enough time to read a whole series. I did pretty good though. I read most things except for 2 of these things off this list. So it is now currently 8:03. I'm gonna call this challenge here. Let's go over what I read. Within the last 24 hours, I've read 17 volumes of manga. I did mess up there at the end and sleep a little longer than I was wanting to, but you know, 17 is still a lot for like a whole day. I did get through, I mean, I still have like a lot in the queue, but this is definitely a start. What'd you think of this challenge? Would you do something like this? Also, let me know what content creator you'd want to see try doing something like this. I don't know if anyone would, but it'd be interesting to see them try. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go take a nap and I'm extremely tired. I feel like reading manga definitely takes more energy. Than you think. So thank you all again for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button to join the Manga Society today. And as always, this world is cruel, but at least we have manga.